Well, we actually had the blue one, but I switched it for Andrew before I even knew.
And we are live. Welcome to our live stream, ladies and gentlemen.
You're gonna have to speak up.
This place is going downhill quick. First off, how dare they make me drink water from pipe? Secondly, how dare they let the ice machine be down?
And thirdly, how dare they not give you a key fob?
And my freaking key fob.
Also, how are you going to lose to someone that looks like this? Fanny pack and all.
You're a mustache away from being
Gardner Minshew.
a registered sex offender.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he said they could hear us.
Huh?
Didn't he say they could already hear us?
Oh,
Yes, they can already hear us. That's what he was saying.
Great. All my credibility just got shot.
This is why you don't get a key fob.
Well,
It's coming, Andrew.
I don't see anybody in there.
That doesn't matter. That's us. What do you mean? It's not.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to show us on there. That's
Yeah.
a completely different tab.
Yeah,
Just look like it even hears. A guy set up on his electronics.
it says live streaming.
It's a 50-50
Look,
rather than
right there. It says we're live streaming.
He's not even,
already.
our host is not even here.
Yeah, so we're good.
You know?
He said he can hear us.
I'm going to go talk to him.
You should watch it. It should be live already. See if we can.
follow the link.
Dude, we should see if we can actually hear
hear ourselves talking. Run for
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Bill Belichick.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, if y'all could see me right now.
We were just checking. to see if
BT
it was already
Dubs.
live.
It is.
The web slinger got buffed.
Yes, you can hear it. It's delayed.
Yes.
Sweet.
Good.
You
Andrew,
hear Lane talking and like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen."
you didn't want to hear it.
Listen to this.
Is that how it started?
Can you rewind it?
Oh yes, you can.
It's been live for a minute.
You should have heard what he said.
Yes.
I don't think it got him.
So yes, everybody knows exactly what we're saying.
I said this is exactly why you don't.
Angel Brown's in the house.
If it's just the brown kids, then I'm good. Every time I
It's the
hear
fresh
this,
battery.
I envision like a clown getting out of a tiny car.
If we do it like that, it's so much louder.
Oh, it's because it's upside down.
Yeah.
We got about 2 minutes before we begin.
It's super.
Dang right.
It's like a new battery or something.
I bet you wish you had this one now.
No.
You're a loser.
Loser.
Are we all going to watch the live stream?
I did.
They fixed the takedown and they buffed
Have y'all tried the new operators yet? My brother had. Like,
If you're watching with us, let us know we're here. We'll try to stay on top of
that's
Uh,
better.
commenting with you.
I like that.
Wanna
gadget.
read your comments during
Like, I
the
don't like the Defenders much.
festivities
I like your gadget. 'Cause
during the game.
it'll go through walls, and it'll make a
Feel
sound
free to
when you hit it,
participate
and
along with
also
us.
slow them down at the same time. Which I think is pretty
We got about a minute left before we jump right on in.
All the torpedoes going on.
Hey, we're gonna create a real bad sound loop if y'all's audio is on.
I turned it
I'm
down.
turning mine down.
I'm muting it. I got 58 seconds in there.
Here in just a minute, we'll jump into the rules of the game. Can you guys hear me from here pretty well?
Put this in my face.
He can't.
Can you guys hear me from here pretty well? Okay. I just don't want to shout because I've got a microphone on me too.
I hope so. No?
No, there's more bacon than 12 ounces of broccoli.
About to switch to the camera for our contestants tonight.
That's actually
I just eat
absolute
twice the steak.
blasphemy.
I'll just
True,
eat.
though.
I'll just eat.
Absolute
I'll
That's
just keep eating
interesting.
steak then.
True, though.
No, it's blasphemy.
If it's true, I'd rather just keep eating steak.
Hold on just a second. We seem to be having some technical difficulties. Give me just a moment.
Really? You
I
don't
don't
say?
think cows eat broccoli, Lane.
but they eat green stuff.
Hey,
It's
jalapeno.
pulling up the feed on the camera.
We're invisible.
Y'all are there.
Yes, that's crazy.
So I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back.
Dude, we are literally invisible. Wow.
Just
like-
audio.
It's like there's a green screen behind us or something. Or we are the green
We
screen.
are the green screen.
We're all wearing green. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, hold on.
Way to keep the kids waiting, guy. Get us here 15 minutes early.
Oh yeah, I think someone's at the door.
Okay, y'all are back on there.
Who is it?
That's funny.
Hey, there we are.
Quit ringing my daggum doorbell. I will chop
All
your
right,
hand off and
now
feed
that
it
we
to a
actually
beaver.
have people on here, we're gonna go through the rules. So, contestants,
Here we are.
silence your faces.
No.
No.
All right, can y'all hear me, contestants?
No.
Barely.
Kind of,
Yeah,
sorta.
I can
Let
hear
me
you.
talk to y'all down there. Okay, I'm gonna come stand here in the middle in my basketball shorts.
You're not Steve Harvey.
I was not prepared to be on camera tonight.
Now he is.
Now I am. I am Steve Harvey, as it happens.
Elva.
I'm his brother,
I think
John
that's
Harvey.
a little insensitive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
You don't have the right mustache.
I don't have the right mustache. That's true. That's pretty insensitive
Yeah.
to my mustache. It's anyway.
Dude, I'm
The rules.
I can destroy.
Okay, so
Gorgeous,
some
you
obvious
bastard.
things. Clearly, this is Team Potato, and clearly this is Team Broccoli.
We broccoli.
I thought that. Anyway, that's pretty obvious.
Means we're stronger.
Yeah. Go ahead and ring your buzzer. Okay, so
That's gonna be hard.
that's good. So when you hear the ding dong, that's going to be Team Broccoli. When you hear the that's going to be Team Potato.
Hey, what was that noise again?
It's actually the first time I tried to do that. Really glad it paid off.
It's pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah.
excited about that. Anyways. Anyways, here's the rules. Here's how this is going to work. If you're already familiar with Jeopardy, you're going to kind of already understand the concept here, but we're going to start out because Team Broccoli is clearly handicapped. We're going to start out with Team Broccoli. They're going to get to pick our first category and amount. So let's check out these categories. We have Bible knowledge. That's insane. Marvel movies, Star Wars nerd, Christian music, and the fan favorite, that gorgeous youth pastor. These are our 6 categories for tonight. The way you play is whatever team's turn it is to select, we'll pick a category and an amount. We will then ask a question, and any team will have an opportunity to answer that question. They must simply hit their buzzer first, and they will get the first opportunity to answer that question. If they get it right, the amount that question is worth will be added to their cash prize. If they get it wrong, that same amount will be subtracted from that cash prize, and the other team will have a chance to answer the question. Let me think. Any more rules? There's a 30-second timer from the moment after I read the question. It may actually take me a little long to read the question sometimes, so you may not get the full 30 seconds, full disclosure. If during those 30 seconds both teams answer the question incorrectly, I will provide an additional hint, after which you will be able to ring your buzzer again for a second chance to get that answer correct. You do not have to accept that opportunity, but it will be available to you if you both get the question wrong. I don't expect that to happen, certainly not very often, especially, I'm really thinking you guys got this in the bag. So, I'm sorry, it's not your fault. Anyway.
I'll hurt you.
And then at the
Well, Twitche
conclusion,
picked his own team, so
I picked.
You'll have the
Yeah,
knowledge.
he's
so
not-
you got one.
you gotta fill in.
You got gypped, bro.
he did.
yeah, you would
You're
have
the
had my
short stick.
wife on your team, but
You're the short
unfortunately she
stick.
couldn't be here tonight, so we found a substitute, alternative option in a
You're not even on the
Hawaiian
same
shirt.
And a fanny pack.
And a fanny pack.
Yeah,
Now, unfortunately, you can see the fanny pack. This is youth ministry, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we're about to start the game. However, at the very end, once all of the questions have been attempted to answer, we will have one final question at the end, during which both teams will have an opportunity to answer. And if both teams get it right, they both get the cash prize. If both teams get it wrong, well, it's subtracted from their totals. And that will be the final question to end our game tonight, and then we'll tally up our totals to find out who the grand prize winner is. Who will be our champion? Do you actually get the money?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be right back from a commercial break. Just kidding. We're about to start.
I thought I was getting paid.
Yeah, sure.
The
Wait,
question
what news was
for
that?
you guys, the question will be up on the wall. So if you can't hear me read it, you should be able to read it.
Hopefully it's in bigger font, because even
Yeah,
with
I
my
can't
glasses
see
on, that is
jack
kind of hard to
diddly.
read.
It'll be
I got
blown up
binoculars
pretty
on, so
far.
I'm good.
It'll be
got
blown
binoculars
up
on?
for you.
I can see beautifully.
Beautiful. Well, I can see it, but if I didn't have my glasses on, it'd be a problem.
Here we go.
Back up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started. So let me flash over to the
Who said that?
game board. Here is what our contestants
We're
can
not playing
see.
with you. We're playing Jeopardy.
So here we have Bible knowledge, That's Insane, Marvel movies, Star Wars nerd, Christian music, and That Gorgeous Youth Pastor. Those are going to be our subjects for tonight. So Team Broccoli, what subject and amount would you like to start with?
Star Wars Nerd 400.
Okay.
Wow.
And just in case I didn't make it clear earlier,
Take my hand right off.
although each question will have a 30-second timer, each team will only have a 10-second period to answer the question.
So you've got.
So
10
if your 10
seconds.
seconds expire,
Goes to us.
the other team gets an opportunity
Gotcha.
Okay.
during that
So
30-second
ten
time
buzz
frame.
in during
Until
y'all's-
they're 10.
So we're doing Star Wars for
Whoever
400?
does it first.
Yes.
Star Wars for 400?
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. Let's begin. What is Anakin Skywalker's mother's name?
Shmi Skywalker.
Shmi Skywalker.
Me?
That is correct.
Wait, aren't you supposed to answer in the form of a question?
Oh!
He did.
This-
I actually
It's
did.
not a question up there.
Did it say? Does it say? It said who is? It
Yeah,
said
but
what is her name?
But
It
you
didn't
have to say who is or what is.
It asked you
It
a
asked you
question.
the
It
question.
did not give you an answer.
Yeah, I got to give you an answer to respond in a question. It questioned us, so we gave an answer. Boom.
The way Jeopardy works, they give you the answer and you have to.
Yes,
Oh.
however,
They
This is
give you
opposite.
something and you have to
I
answer
didn't
like, what
make
is
that
this?
clear in the rules. So from here on out, you must answer in the form of a question.
Okay.
Okay,
So I was right.
but he did not make it clear, so therefore that is our
That's
point.
okay.
That's because it
I
did.
just would like
People
you
don't know
to-
how to play
I
Jeopardy.
would like
is what
you to
it
both
is.
There
say
appears
the
to be
microphone
some-
was right.
He was wrong.
Some
I'm
disagreements
just
though,
saying, it asked
amongst
us
the
a question.
contestants.
It didn't say Anakin Skywalker's name. It didn't-
Well,
it said
since
what-
Team
Skywalker
Broccoli
is his mom.
got the correct answer, they will get to choose the next category.
It should have said Anakin Skywalker.
Team Broccoli?
Alright, I'll let you choose this one.
We'll do Marvel movies for 300.
Oh my God.
Marvel movies for 300. Remember, you must answer in the form of a question. In which movie did the first Infinity Stone make its debut appearance?
What is Captain America, the first Avenger?
Woo! Nice. Well played, Team Potato. That was Marvel movies for 300, racking up the monies. All right, Team Potato, where would you like to go?
You got that one. You pick. You got that one right. You pick.
Let's do That's Insane for 200.
That's insane for 200. There is a shrimp that can punch with as much force as firing a 9mm bullet. True or false?
True. What?
You did not answer in the form of a question.
Yeah, that's an automatic minus 200.
Andrew didn't.
It is true though, right?
Would you like to try?
What is true?
What is true? False.
Sweet.
There is, however, a shrimp that can punch with as much force as a 22 bullet.
What's it called?
It slips my mind. I was reading about it earlier, but I can't for the life of me remember.
Hold on, audience. I'll take care of this.
Yeah, you focus on that.
Yeah.
and we'll keep scoring points.
All right, so since neither of you got it right, I'm going to default to Team Broccoli. What would you like to choose?
We're going to go with Bible knowledge for 300.
Bible knowledge
Pause for a
300.
second. It's the mantis shrimp, and they look gnarly.
Sweet. Anyway.
What was the very first miracle that Jesus performed as recorded in the Gospels?
What is water into wine?
Ooh, quick answer. Turn water into wine. That is correct.
Good thing.
That's $300 for Team Broccoli. All right, where would y'all like to go next?
We're gonna go with that gorgeous youth pastor for 200.
That gorgeous youth pastor for 200. This ought to be interesting.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage since I've been MIA for 6 months.
What's Guy's favorite genre of music?
It didn't. I had to double slap it. What is rap or hip hop? I don't know if those are interchangeable.
Oh man. Christian rap. I'll accept rap.
That's not fair. I was gonna say Christian rap.
I was going to say rock. Because he doesn't join you.
That's $200 for Team Tater.
Nickelback's pretty cool.
Nickelback. I don't know
Tater
why
team.
everybody hates Nickelback. I think.
All right, Team Tater, where would y'all like to go next?
All right, let's go. We need some points, man. Are we? What is it? 300 to 500?
Yes.
All right, let's go. That's insane for 500.
Are you sure? Because you didn't do so good on That's Insane earlier, and it was a much easier question.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. In the 1600s, it was common practice to catch and lick a toad to cure headaches. True or false?
What is true?
What is true? Unfortunately, that is incorrect. I literally made that up.
That's crap.
Hey, you didn't even give them a chance.
Yeah, because it was a 50. If I gave them a chance, it was guaranteed they would get it correct. So,
Yeah.
in true or false, I won't allow the other team to get a
That's
chance.
another chance.
See what I did there?
Yeah, you gave us another chance on that
Sometimes
other one, and
offense
then
is
That's
the
because he
best
didn't say it in the
defense.
form of
There
question.
you go.
I remember.
All right, what do you want to do?
Unfortunately, Broccoli is down to $0. They actually lost everything they had in
come
that
back.
last
What
round.
do you know the most? Okay, whichever one you think.
So, Team Tater, where would we be going
Do a
next?
Marvel movie for 400.
Marvel movies for 400. We're high rollers today. Who is the most powerful villain that's been introduced within the MCU so far?
Didn't work.
Who is Thanos?
That is incorrect.
Nope,
That was
wrong
us.
team.
Wow, wrong team. What are you doing?
Minus 400. That's actually in the negative. All right, Team Tater, what do you have?
We don't have
He was
to
gonna say the
answer.
same thing.
I'm gonna pass.
Well, our timer has expired. We were looking for Dormammu. Dormammu is the most powerful MCU villain that has been introduced so far.
Yeah,
he was in.
He was in Doctor Strange.
but he was so weak. He didn't even stand a chance.
He wasn't very wise,
No, he's
but he was very powerful.
wrong. Dormammu was a bad answer.
All right, well,
Well, okay.
let's go.
So they don't get a penalty for passing?
No, they don't have to answer.
They should get a penalty for that.
Let-
They buzzed,
Let's go.
and they didn't get
Well,
the
I was gonna say the same answer, so I would have got it wrong too.
Let's,
All right, Tater.
I knew I should have said
let's
Dormammu.
go. That's insane for 100.
As you can Star Wars.
Let's. Which animal has a heart roughly the same size as a Volkswagen Beetle?
That was me, right?
Yeah.
I think that was Team Tater.
What is a humpback whale?
Ooh, that is incorrect.
Kidding me?
Incorrect.
What is a blue whale?
That is correct.
Son of a gun.
Blue whale.
I likes it.
Another fun fact, you can actually hear a blue whale's heartbeat from a couple of miles away.
It's not like you said blue whale's fart beat.
All right, go. We're gonna go.
All right,
with,
Team Broccoli, where are we headed?
We're gonna go with Star Wars nerd for 300.
Star Wars nerd, $300.
Those are faulty.
Yes, they were also very cheap.
Look like they need to be clean.
What is the most common lightsaber color?
What is blue?
That is correct. Blue is the correct
I figured it would have
answer.
Because aren't there more villains in their own?
Congratulations, Team Broccoli. You are now back to $0. You're no longer owe money. All right, Team Broccoli, where would you like to go?
I'll let you choose this one.
You can go ahead. Just keep going until we get.
We're gonna go with that ugly youth pastor for 300.
I'm sorry, that subject is not currently available.
That gorgeous youth pastor for 300.
Oh, yes, that is one of our
dang
subjects for
thing.
tonight. What is Guy's father's name? Sorry, I had not concluded asking the question. I'll try again. What is Guy's father's name?
Who is Guy?
Isn't that the question? That is correct. Guy Stillwell is my father's name. Who is Guy?
We gotta. If this continues to go like this, I'm just gonna yell instead of using this.
Hey, we should be ahead of y'all now. Come back.
You are now up to $300, Team Broccoli. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, where would you like to go next?
Christian music for 200.
Ooh, first one diving into the Christian music subject.
Man, I just swallowed so many toothpicks.
These lyrics are from which song? Taking all I have, and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory.
Well,
Would you like to hear the tune?
Exactly.
Would you like to hear the tune?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Taking all I have, and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have... What would you like?
What is Who You Say I Am?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
I've heard it too, but I'm not answering.
Our timer is up. You Say by Lauren Daigle.
I knew it was Who You Say.
See, I don't listen to Lauren Daigle that much.
So Broccoli is now down to $100, unfortunately.
That gorgeous youth pastor for 500.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do that gorgeous youth pastor for 500.
500 bones. Are you sure?
Unfortunately, we have to. We have to.
Let's see what happens. How long has Guy been at EBC?
Gosh.
In what form?
That's a good
Oh
question.
yeah. Yes, I think we should. In what, as a minister or just as a attendee?
How long has Guy been at EBC?
Define been at EBC.
Present.
So a member.
I don't think I'm going to answer. I don't want to lose 500.
I don't think we're gonna answer it
He
either.
won't. He won't explain it. So
I'm good on
Where
that.
we're passing?
We're passing.
It's like 8 years.
I think it was 2000.
Wow, we have
No, it
stumped.
was before then. It was like 15.
oh, he started
I
back.
think it was like
We have
He
stumped.
started.
The correct answer that we were looking for was 10 years.
I was gonna
I started coming to Emmanuel when I was 13 and in 8th grade.
Good thing we didn't answer that that
Yeah.
one. I wasn't about to lose points. That's our
Working
turn.
here
Y'all chose that.
since 2017.
So does it go to y'all now?
It should go to us.
Okay.
We're gonna go with Star Wars Nerd for 500.
Star Wars Nerd 500. These 500s have not been going well so far. Are you sure this is where you want to go?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. In which movie did the Death Star plans originate?
What is Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones?
Very impressive.
Dude, what?
And you thought he was my dad.
And who knew Lane was such a nerd? Well, I guess we all did. Listen, guys, I had to put a subject in there that even Lane could get, because otherwise Twitchy would have had no chance. So
I asked him before we came up here if this was going to be Bible stuff or general knowledge, and he said, yeah, both. And none of this is general knowledge.
Yeah, it is.
it's pretty general.
This is all
I'll
pop
let you pick the
culture.
next one.
Not all of it. Not all of
We're
it.
just not picking the ones involving the Bible.
Some youth volunteers.
It's gonna be the last one, so you pick.
Yeah, I do think it's worth mentioning that both of the Christian-related subjects have been touched the least.
What is Christian music for 100?
Alrighty, Christian music for 100. You're bound to get this one. These lyrics are from which song? Say I won't sell my shoes and take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese with the money.
What is Say I Won't by Lecrae featuring Andy Mineo?
Excellent. Say I Won't by Lecrae.
Say I won't sell my shoes and take my kids to Chuck E. Cheese with the money.
Yeah.
Say I won't bring my own ball and San Pellegrino into the movies with me.
Say I won't.
Andrew just has this blank expression.
This is a setup. This is a setup, bro.
That's one of like the first Christian songs
I thought
that
we
I
were
could rap
coming in
like
here
it's
and going to
nothing.
talk about science and history.
You would have been.
There
doing
has
great,
been
too.
science in this, and history.
Yeah, that's insane. Remember?
Although some of the history has been false history that I've made up on the spot.
Well, that's a good point.
It was
Bible
historical.
knowledge for
He's a
200.
history forger.
Bible
Yes.
knowledge for 200.
I'm sorry?
Bible knowledge for 200.
Ooh. This will be interesting.
With each other.
Who watched Jesus' entry to Jerusalem from on top of a sycamore tree?
Who is Zacchaeus, the wee little man?
That is his official title in the Bible.
It's because I always call Zach Zacchaeus. It's like, what's up, Zacchaeus, the wee little man?
Zach, you should be proud that you successfully taught Lane that Zacchaeus was in fact a wee little man.
What is your turn? No, it's my turn. Right?
Yeah.
What is? We're gonna go with that gorgeous youth pastor for 100.
$100.
Hey, I almost picked the 400.
All right. I feel like out of all these categories.
Guy prefers fries, onion rings, or tater tots.
It's only 100. What are fries?
That is incorrect.
Bull crap.
Team Potato, would you like to take a shot at the potato-related
You pressed it.
product?
I just hit it. I'm going to say that Guy prefers what are tater tots.
Saved it there at the end.
That is correct. Obviously. Who doesn't prefer tater tots?
I prefer curly fries from certain places.
You know, fries can't get the
Especially
correct ratio of tater to crunch to
All right, I think
flavor.
what we should do here, do you know?
Hey, don't forget to take away
do the
100
Marvel
points from
stuff?
us.
I think we should do Marvel 100.
Oh.
No, you gotta stay humble. I mean,
All right,
truthful.
we're going to do Marvel 100. Baby steps here.
It's also worth mentioning that Meredith Weaver got that last question correct. Congratulations, Meredith. You just won 100 fake dollars. All right. What was the subject?
We did Marvel for 100.
Marvel for $100.
Yeah, you better get ready. Lane's
Which movie was the first within the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe?
I mean, we did hit it 3 times before
hit it
it
twice.
finally buzzed.
Y'all said it.
I'm gonna defer to Potato.
What is Iron Man?
Iron Man is correct.
Yes.
Actually, in chronological order, it's Captain Marvel.
It said what was the first movie in
it's
the
Captain
MCU?
America.
I've gotten that wrong on a quiz before.
Captain Marvel.
It was
Marvel
So
quiz.
you still would
He was
have
the
got
first.
Team Tater
I was
pulls
wrong.
up into
Well, I was gonna say,
$400.
That was a long time, like in 2008 or
It was
something.
the first
Yeah.
one. But that wasn't
All right.
canon.
Okay, what are we doing now?
You choose. I mean, it might be worth continuing.
Yeah, with where we've had success. Let's do Marvel movies for 200.
What is the name of the actor who plays Odin?
Oh wow.
Oh gosh.
See, he knows it. He just doesn't know it.
Who is Anthony Hopkins?
Excellent.
I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that
I didn't
one.
know that one either.
I don't know actor names very good.
We're coming
Team
back.
Tater is pulling up right behind broccoli. Not surprising. Everyone loves potatoes more than broccoli anyway.
Yeah.
All right, now we can risk it for the biscuit here and go.
Go bigger.
We can go. We can.
Well,
go.
part of the problem is you've been going big and as a result going home.
Maybe we should just do. We should either do that youth pastor for 400 or that's insane for 300. What do you think?
Dude, that's insane for 300.
Okay, let's do that's insane for 300.
That's insane for 300. Which is older, Betty White or sliced bread?
What is Betty White?
Sliced bread was invented when she was a child. Betty White is the correct answer.
Yes. Completely useless facts are coming in handy now.
You actually knew that? You didn't.
Yes, 100% knew that.
Oh my.
Betty White came along before sliced bread.
Wow.
Oh, it pays to know your useless facts.
Apparently.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all are up.
All right, Broccoli, where are we headed?
Do you want me to choose or do you want to choose?
You choose.
We're going to go with Star Wars Nerd for 200.
Star Wars Nerd for 200, hanging out in their comfort zone. Which Star Wars character was named after Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Who is Ben Kenobi?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Unless you know, I don't.
I have no idea.
Okay, pass.
I'm interested in it.
We're going to pass. The correct answer is Ben Solo.
Oh.
Also
Going
known,
with the sequels, nerd.
it's Star Wars, nerd.
Those are terrible movies, though.
All right, I think that we would like to go with. Oh man. Oh. Dadgummit. I think I know a lot about Guy. Let's go with that George's. That gorgeous youth pastor.
That
400. Yeah.
gorgeous youth pastor for 400. How tall is Guy?
What is 6'4"?
6'4"?
Yep.
That is incorrect.
Dadgummit.
What is 6'5"?
That is incorrect.
We'll see at children's camp on the wall over there when they had all the measurements, it said guy 6'5". So
Yes, we're looking for a current height.
you have not grown an entire inch.
I actually was already almost 6'6" by that point.
Here we go with the hot brags.
Tall people.
So what,
Do you
hap-
like
what
your
happens?
kneecaps?
Both of y'all lost $400.
So what happens now since we both missed it? Who?
It's our turn to choose the
Okay.
question because y'all chose.
Right, because y'all chose last.
All right, your turn to choose.
I'm gonna go with Bible knowledge for 100.
Bible knowledge for 100?
Yes.
Okay. Who wrote most of the New Testament? Ooh, that is Matt in Team Tater. What's up?
Who is Paul?
Who is Paul? Well,
He
let me
clicked-
tell you, he is the one who wrote most of the New
You
Testament.
clicked it before you finished the question.
Yeah, that's true. I waited until you finished
That
the
is
question.
not true whatsoever.
I
Not-
waited
We
until you
will
was
not
not
true.
have
question.
slander like that and lies in this building.
I literally heard y'all's buzzer go off before
Right?
I finished talking.
Why
Yeah,
he
and yours
said
went off like a 0.01 seconds after, so.
Yeah, Matt's actually on point.
All right, so we've got, I don't know, I don't think I've ever, Christian music's completely out for me.
Well,
We can do
it's Zach.
Hey, you help me answer
special
questions
guest.
technically.
So should we do That's Insane for 400?
You know how it- yeah.
Let's do That's Insane for 400.
That's insane for $400. What is the national animal of Scotland?
Wait a minute. What is the unicorn?
You are correct.
I remember after you said
You
that.
told me that.
I remember that now. Dadgummit. My memory has failed me.
You literally told me that.
I have so many useless facts in my head that I can't remember that it's
Thanks.
Oh man, R.I.P. Braveheart. Let's go with. Can you think you got Marvel for 500? You think you got that? Let's do Marvel movies for 500.
Marvel movies for 500. This could either give them the definitive lead or knock them back down into second place once again. Which hero managed to single-handedly overpower and almost destroy Thanos? Whoa, that was close. Zach, did you see who hit it first?
We should play.
I think it was Lane. It was close.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Who is Captain Marvel?
That is incorrect.
Who is Scarlet Witch?
That is correct. Scarlet Witch.
I mean, technically they all almost did it by themselves at some point or another.
Thanos attacked fire because Scarlet Witch almost killed him.
There was only
He had to rain
one.
Fire.
And then
But I
Captain
want to
Marvel
admit, Captain
almost nearly
Marvel
broke
was
his hand.
breaking his hand with all 5 Infinity Stones,
And-
and he had to take one out to hit her away because he was that scared of her.
But she never overpowered him. She
He
simply.
was holding his hand, he was bending it. He was
He
He was
overpowered.
standing up, and he made him go to his knees, holding her back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew.
But did she manage to lift him over her head and begin to start
his
pulling him
armor off
apart?
of him.
She
pushed him into the
She
ground.
took a fist to the
with
face and
Infinity
stood still.
Stones.
But that's not being overpowered.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
stalemate.
What do you think overpowered means?
You need to rewatch that movie because
Oh
everyone
my
overpowered him.
gosh.
I think maybe you need to rewatch that movie.
I watched it 3 times in theaters.
I watched it
I
once
watched
in
it
theaters,
twice.
and
Once in theaters, once at home.
I've watched it like 4 times so far.
last week, and I think God was correct.
Oh!
You're not part of this.
That's your elder speaking.
It's okay.
All right, so Team Tater, you now have $1,200, whereas Broccoli is once again reduced to $0.
I think
We
what
got
we
cheated
should
out of
do
our
is we
points.
should
Agreed.
just pick whatever, and if we don't 100% know it, just not answer it.
That sounds like a...
'Cause
Well,
what-
if you choose a category and you're the one that doesn't answer it, it does count against you.
See, earlier you
no,
said that
whoa,
didn't.
that
because-
has not been.
Yeah,
we've
because we
both-
answered for them. that
Both
one
of
time
us
they
have
didn't.
been passing. Both teams have been passing, and nothing has happened. You can't just implement that now.
Yeah, they passed multiple
Well,
times.
yeah, they
and
should
you never
lose
took-
a couple of points then if that's the case.
Yeah, if that's the case, we're negative 2,000 already.
so
And they're
many.
negative 2,000 as well.
No, we only passed because it was y'all's questions. We always answered our own.
No,
Unless y'all answered
that's
it
false.
incorrectly.
That rule, as a valued member of this game,
It's
that
starting now.
rule is
It
is
starts now.
obsolete. That is you
Hey, just
cannot
go with your next
implement-
category.
All right, let's do toothpick. Let's do Bible knowledge for 400.
400. What is the longest book in the Bible? I actually did not finish asking the question.
Well,
after the
you've got to
question.
ask it again.
What is the longest book in the Bible?
Yes!
Matt,
What is Psalms?
what is Psalms? That is
We got
correct.
cheated. They did that earlier.
Yeah, they did that earlier. That's crap. This game's rigged.
He literally said it at the end of
You
your
literally
season.
have been cheating us out of all of our points.
Cheaters.
They're just salty
Nah.
because they think Captain Marvel overpowered Thanos.
We've been
Listen,
cheated out of like 500, or actually more than 500
Let's
points.
do Star Wars nerd for 100.
before we begin this question, I'd like to point out that there's a $1,600 difference between the two teams. I'm thinking that the issue isn't that the game's rigged, but that one of our teams is just really struggling to keep up with the other.
Well, earlier Matt hit the buzzer before you finished the question.
Darth
and you
Vader
gave an
first
answer, and
appeared
then
in
just
which
now
Star
you told
Wars
us we couldn't
movie
do it.
in the
So
original trilogy?
You're changing the rules as you go along.
Anyways,
Therefore,
We need
rigged.
a sky judge.
Have you
just
met
like-
Guy?
What?
All right, wait. Okay, here we go.
You gonna read the question?
Yeah, you
I
got-
already did.
he already did.
Did he really?
He said he already did.
I don't think he did.
Well, go for it. I didn't watch the original trilogy.
What is episode 4, A New Hope?
That's not in the original.
That is correct.
That is the original trilogy.
4, 5, and 6.
They were
whatever.
first, huh?
They were
Yeah, they
first,
came out
and
in
then
the
they went.
70s.
Then they went
And then
1,
they
2,
came
and
with the
3.
prequels.
And
The
now they
prequels
did
came
4
out
and a half.
99 to
George
2006.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Team Broccoli. You are now $100 in the
We should
positive.
have a lot more.
We
but-
should have $400 more, and they should have $400 less.
I agree that you should have more, but unfortunately you kept getting the answers wrong.
No, we're not getting answers wrong. You're just picking and choosing when you want to give points and stuff like that. So we're going to go with Bible knowledge for 500.
Wow, this is going to be a big.
Bible knowledge for $500. All or nothing for you guys, huh? Who said, "In this life you will never be given more than you can handle"?
Who is God?
That is incorrect.
I literally heard him say that
We should
before,
just
but
pass.
okay.
I mean, there's no reason for us to miss it.
Y'all should know this, though. This is Bible knowledge.
Y'all just got it wrong. Who are you?
He answered. I didn't answer.
Oh, so you want to pass?
Yeah, I'm just going to pass.
Y'all were
I mean,
gonna-
I think it's Jesus, but I mean,
All right, the time is up. The correct answer is nobody.
okay, sweet.
Nobody ever said in Scripture that we would never be given more than we can handle.
I thought that you would never be given a burden that was too big or something like that.
The correct Scripture is you will never be tempted beyond that which you can handle.
Ah,
So they didn't know it either. They get minus 500
no,
points.
we didn't guess. We did not guess.
I mean, I did hear y'all say, I think it's Jesus, but we're going to pass.
Well,
So
that's
you
not
technically
I
guessed.
said that to Matt.
You
No,
technically
but you didn't
guessed,
have to
but-
click the buzzer at that point. It was already on you.
No, no.
Which category would you like?
Joe.
Well, we got one of 3 options.
Well, I guess we'll do Christian music for 300, and then hope for the best.
No, they're
It
just
should-
gonna pass it again.
It should make you feel better, Team Potato, that you could literally lose all 3 of these
Yeah.
and actually still be positive.
But not win, because there's a big question at the end.
There's a big question.
There's a big question at the end, but you can only bet what you have.
No, that's not what he said.
That's
He did.
That's Jeopardy
But that's
rules.
not what he said.
That's not what he said.
So we're doing Christian music for 300?
Yeah.
Yep.
These lyrics are from which song? I am chosen, not forsaken.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah. What is Who You Say I Am?
That is correct. That is
Fine,
by
I knew I
Hillsong
had that.
Worship.
That was a good one. I actually knew that one. I did, but I thought it was I am who you say I am, so I probably would have missed it.
Team Broccoli, which option would you like to pick to potentially bring you out of the negative?
We're going to go with Christian music for 400.
$400. Name the artist and the song that these lyrics are from. Which is funny, everyone will sleep in the pews, then blame God for our problems like he's sleeping on you.
Who is in F?
Name the artist and the song.
Oh, who is in F?
We don't have the answer now, because they answered.
Unfortunately, your time is concluded.
Wrong.
Wrong one.
Oh Lord by NF.
You said, "Oh God."
But it was more in the form of a statement.
Let's put the
and I
form of
like
a
that
statement
song.
minus another 400.
All right, Team Broccoli.
Well,
Which would you like to pick?
we're gonna go with Bible knowledge for invisible.
We're gonna go with Star Wars nerd for 600.
Christian music for 500. Who wrote Amazing Grace?
It was.
I did a skit on this in high school.
Wasn't it like a freed slave woman? What's that chick that did the Underground Railroad?
Not her.
Harriet Tubman.
Not her.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't
Was
her.
it Aunt Jemima?
And we're out of time.
Good. No one knew that.
John Newton wrote the song Amazing Grace. He wrote it back in the 1700s, I believe.
I had to write a skit on that, I think.
So this was before Harriet Tubman, man.
So, at this point in time, for the final
He didn't put anything
game,
it says. He didn't
you can wager an amount that you have left and get that doubled if you get this answered correctly.
Absolutely no reason for us to wager.
Well, we got to put something.
Just wager
We'll
all of it.
wager. So if we wager 200 and lose, we just lose 200 points, right?
What's that?
If we wager 200 and we lose, we just lose our 200 points.
That's correct.
Well, then let's just do 200 because
We can't even
no,
wager anything.
not 1,200, 200. Yeah, 200.
Put it all in.
No,
We don't have 2,000. We're talking
just 200.
We're all in, Steve.
Broccoli,
Really, dude.
would you like to wager?
Everything.
All
of
right.
us. We want to wager their 1,000.
You know,
No, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Yep.
I mean,
Just
even
do
if
it. Just do
even
it.
if both of us
Stop
get the
speaking.
question wrong,
Everybody stop speaking and do it. Just do it. No, you can let them do that. They can do 1,000.
it's actually not letting me move forward, so we'll have to skip the wagers for some reason. It's weird, this button's not working. Yeah, let's play. Where did Guy meet his equally gorgeous wife? Now listen, hold up. You do not have to answer right away. You have 30 full seconds to consider the question, and you both get a chance to answer.
Okay.
what is the BSM at Northeast Texas Community College?
The timer's not up.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't care. I
I
answered the
thought that's what he
question.
just said, though.
He said you don't have to.
No, he's what?
He said you
He
don't
said-
have to.
He said we have a full 30 seconds, but he said we didn't have to answer it right away.
Oh, I thought he meant wait
And
until
I
the 30
answered it.
seconds was up.
Yeah,
Team Potato, what is your answer?
they didn't answer.
They didn't answer.
No, our answer is
Taco Bell.
What is the
chicken? What
BSM
comes out with
at
a Taco Bell? They said
NTCC?
Taco Bell.
So both of your answers are the BSM at Northeast Texas Community College?
But
He
I-
said NTC.
But
he
I
didn't
answered
add the other
first,
C.
so if the question is right, we should get the points for it, not them,
We should get all the points.
because we definitely answered it first.
I met my wife not at the BSM, actually at a bench at Northeast Texas Community
I thought you met her in the
College.
cafeteria, low key, but Lane was so confident that I just went with his answer.
I seriously thought you had said it was at the BSM.
No.
You were like, a friend invited me to the
Invited in
BS.
sub.
I swear I've heard you say.
Hey, was this event inside of the BSM?
It was not. It was outside of the Humanities building.
Well, y'all are now minus 1,100, and we're 1,000, so
No, we bet your 1,000, so you lost your 1,000.
you can't bet my money.
And you lost
You
your
said it
200.
was okay to
so
do
now
it.
you're at zero.
You
I
said
didn't
it was
say
okay
I
to
could
do
bet
it.
my
Now
money.
you're at
I
So
said
negative.
you
can't
lost
bet
all your
1,000.
money. You lost all your money. No, we bet their money.
We
so
bet
you
their
can't
money.
take away
So they lose
money
the
that is
1,000.
ours.
They lose the 1,000 They lose double that actually because it's double Jeopardy.
They only wagered $200, whereas you guys wagered 1,000.
Their 1,000. Yeah.
We wagered
You
their
can't wager
1,000. So you have to
our
take.
1,000.
So they have like
said it was
negative.
okay to
No,
do
I
it.
said it
You
was
said
okay to
he
He
said
said
it
it
wager
was okay to
1,000
wager the
because
1,000. He
y'all
said
were
we can.
minus 100.
So now
right?
he gets negative one.
Y'all-
They
y'all
get
were
negative
minus
2,200.
and
Negative
you wagered 1,000.
2,200.
So even if you
Negative
won,
2,000.
even if you won, you're only going to be at 900.
so they
And
got-
we were still going to be
So,
at 1,000.
so they got negative.
That's why I was like, dude,
We win.
They got negative 2,200.
we're the champions.
So they got negative 2,200, and we
We
had
got cheated.
negative 100.
We got cheated out of all. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Domination.
Tell your wife that she let me down.
We answered half those questions for you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It seems our contestants have all stormed off. Thank y'all for participating in the comment section. I thoroughly enjoyed several of the comments that you had to make. Meredith, I enjoyed a lot of the roasting that was going on there in the comments. That was good stuff. Love you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and you have a great rest of your week and weekend. Love y'all.